I know we were a bit caught off guard, but everyone seems to be missing the mark on Venezuela. We hear a lot of people saying that a dictator was arrested or kidnapped, however you want to say it, and that this was a clear violation of international law. Both those things are true, but it goes so much deeper than that. And because that's where our focus is, we're missing the point. Of course, this is Trump's dictator ambitions shining through, but this goes back way before Trump. This is about American imperialism in Latin America and a corrupt United States of America supporting oligarchs to work in their favor. The narrative that socialism destroyed Venezuela is just complete bullshit. See, from 1958 to the 1980s, Venezuela was governed under the Punto Fijo system. It was a pretty basic arrangement among different groups, and it was nothing short of a straight corrupt oligarchy, completely patronage driven. And this is exactly how the US liked it, because this kind of system made American businesses a ton of money. I wish people understood how much our freedom comes at the expense of these other corrupt systems in these other countries, but I digress. The thing that kept this particular system in Venezuela afloat was oil rents, not production and not any diversification of revenue. They let outsiders do all the work and they just lived large on the rent. And then in the 1980s, oil prices worldwide completely collapsed. Venezuela was sent into a complete economic catastrophe. Revenue plummeted, debt rose, social programs were cut, and wealth inequality surged. Sound familiar? In 1989, their president tried to implement some measures to fix it, but it didn't work. It just made it worse. Like Republicans, they seem to think that spending cuts can help a struggling economy. All it did was push things over the edge. There were riots in the streets, lootings, and even a failed coup attempt by Hugo Chavez, who came from the military. It failed, but then Chavez was actually elected democratically in 1998. And that's because after this mess, people just wanted somebody to come in, burn it all down, and fix it. Again, sound familiar? They wanted someone outside of the traditional parties who spoke plainly like they did. Chavez and then worse, Maduro were able to come in and basically destroy very weak institutions. And democracy did not deliver for the Venezuelan people. So when they started targeting these institutions, people didn't care that much. And what happened is Chavez and Maduro built a worse system on an already terrible one. Donald Trump wants to go back to Venezuela's old system for obvious reasons. He's the most corrupt president in American history. He wants to exploit him. There's, of course, many similarities to what's happening in the United States. But while Venezuela took the Russian or Chinese path to destruction, we're going down the